Cutting has been described to me by my therapist as a natural drug in that it releases endorphins to the brain immediately following the cutting. However, in the long run, cutting can lead to more severe depression and also can cause permanent physical damage. Cutting sometimes is accompanied by head banging, burning, or other self-destructive behaviors. Despite some of the close-minded definitions, cutting is not done only by emo kids. Although some emo kids do cut, most of the characteristics of cutters are the same as those with eating disorders. Cutters tend to be perfectionists, and often are white, middle-class teenage girls, although not all cutters come from this background. Cutting often is a result of depression, and some view it as a way to release emotional pain when it feels like you would explode otherwise. Although many people think that those with depression have experienced huge traumas in their lives, this is not necessarily the case. Depression is a disease, just like diabetes is a disease. It can strike anyone, regardless of their gender, class, or social status. I personally am attending an Ivy League college next year, was captain of my soccer team in high school, could be considered among the popular kids at my school, and have an extremely loving family. I still have the scars from my cutting, which I stopped doing 2 months ago. Although I was lucky enough to be able to stop, other people such as my older sister, became addicted. Cutting is not something to mess around with. However, it is naive to dismiss cutting as simply a way to get attention. It is also naive to scorn those who seem to have perfect lives as being stupid for cutting. People do not choose to be depressed. Cutting. How can you be so depressed? You're so beautiful and so good at everything. Me crying to my sister in an ambulance after one of her major cutting episodes. That doesn't matter though. Being pretty doesn't change what mood I'm in. My sister. Cutting.
C-U-T-T-I-N-G.
Cutting.